it's Carter from Carter's Box Breaks.
Hey, this is Carter's dad from Carter's Box Breaks.
And today we're going to do episode 4 of 2 Tips Tuesdays for the Nationals.
In this episode, Dad's going to talk to the parents about planning events at your location for your national city. And Carter's going to talk to you about knowing the autograph schedule so that you don't miss your favorite sports star's window to get that autograph you've been seeking. So let's start with my tip. This tip really comes from last year when we were in Cleveland and we didn't check out anything going on ahead of time. And Carter and I found out that we could have done two things that would have been super cool. We could have watched the Indians play the Angels. You had the number one rookie, Ohtani, playing at the time. And we could have actually gone to the Browns training camp. We heard a lot of the dads talking about getting to see Baker Mayfield play, Nick Chubb. And we just hadn't done any of our homework to see if that was an option. And so this year I'm going to give you a couple of tips for what you might do in Chicago if you're not from the area. We're from Indy, which is about 3 hours from Chicago. So the first thing I've done for you is I've pulled up the Chicago Cubs schedule. And you can see that the Chicago Cubs are actually in town July 30th through the 5th, 6th, 7th. So they're in town. There are games to be had. But my piece of advice to you is if you think you might take your son to one of these games, do not wait until the Nationals to try to find tickets. It is Chicago. The town loves their Cubbies, and these tickets are expensive anyway. I would start finding your tickets right now. If you have a big group of you, it makes it even harder. So if you're looking at the times ahead of time, you're looking at that 31st, it's a Friday, the 1st, it's a Saturday. You look at these times, you're looking at a potential for a night game. You're looking at a potential for a night game. You're looking at a potential for a day game. So you really need to know how to plan around that to see if you and your son or you and your group may want to go. Another must-do if you go to Chicago is to go to the Willis Tower. I knew it as the Sears Tower growing up. Carter knows it now as the Willis Tower. This is an example of the glass platform observatories you can pay. There are several of them to go and literally be looking right over the edge through the glass floor up, however many stories high to see that Chicago skyline. I did not look to see if the Bears are in training camp at the time, but that might be another thing that you might check out to see if you can do. Look, some of you as adults, Carter and I, we could spend every minute at the actual Nationals from open to close, but you know that some of your family are going to want to go do things, so we're giving you an idea. Go see a Cubs game, you won't be sorry. Go to the Willis Tower and go to the Glass Observatory. It is a little pricey, $20, $25 a person, but I think it'll be a memory. Yeah. Fun. If you want to do something cheesy for a actual dinner thing with your family, maybe you've got your wife and your other kids and they're not going to the card show. You might do like a medieval times and see the medieval show while you eat, something they can remember. So my tip, and I'm going to move on to Carter's, we're going to keep this nice and short, is plan something else ahead of time before all those things sell out. Purchase your Cubs tickets. Go online, purchase your Willis Tower tickets ahead of time, see if you can go to the Bears training camp. Carter?
Okay, so my tip is know the auto schedule. So look at that auto schedule. You can see right here, I'll scroll through for you real quickly. See if one of your favorite players or someone you would like to get signed something is on here. Get those tickets as soon as you can before they fill up all the way. Just make sure you look through this. I mean, some of them are a little pricey. They have Emmitt Smith, and his tickets are pretty high. But, I mean, if he's your guy, it's worth it. It might be worth it to you.
Let's go back up and let's click on some of these favorites. Wade Boggs is a guy, if you're in your 40s, you're probably new. Let's see, is he affordable? Let's click on that and find out. This website we're on is the NSCC. So you're looking at a $69 just normal autograph on up to various prices here. If we go and we scroll back, you can at least see kind of the list of the different people that are going to be there. Maybe it'll scroll back.
You need a new computer, that's for sure.
As I was scrolling through this, I was amazed at how many people are going to be there, but also amazed at how expensive these tickets are at times. And so you want to know that ahead of time so you don't get shocked. Say Ray Lewis is your guy. You need to know that he's only signing on August 1st starting at 1:45 p.m. And a lot of these guys don't sign for more than a couple of hours. You may want to take ahead of time and know, will he sign a jersey? Will he sign a picture, a football? typically when you click on these, it'll tell you ahead of time. And
Premium
Carter, you want to
is
go over
probably
pretty
what it
quickly
is.
what each of these is, what premium?
Okay,
recommend?
regular is any sized flat item or mini helmet. So that would be something, Dad, can you show them that's her girly mini helmet?
Yeah,
So that
so
would
like
just
we
be
have a.
bringing like a Ravens helmet if you wanted to get it signed by Ray Lewis and then having him signing that. It could be just a normal card, maybe a picture you have of them. Premium is literally any other item you can think of, just as long as you can get it in there, it can probably get signed by them. An inscription is one career achievement inscription or personalization, up to 5 words, which is not very much, but a message to you from them. And then
I mean,
photo
you
op,
might
can
want it
get-
to say to Carter,
Yeah.
love Ray. That's your 5 words, or
Yeah.
Super Bowl MVP or something like that.
And then, something just like that. And for photo op, you can get a picture with them. It'll just get printed. Autograph is not included, but if you want to get the regular, you can also get an autograph with it.
So just to be clear, you would be looking at 155 for the photo op plus any of these other
155
things.
for
So
regular, just get it signed. It's pricey. but-
there's an opportunity to meet so many people and so many stars, but just to be clear, these guys are not going to go out of their way to do the extra stuff with you unless you're paying. I don't want you to be disappointed. Deion Sanders here. A lot of really cool guys. So if you're looking at home, that is tristarproductions.com/nationals if you want to look that up. So hey guys, this has been your 2 tips for Tuesday. Today is our 4th episode, and today we went over how to plan events in the Nat City ahead of time and knowing the auto schedule. Carter?
Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. See you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye guys.